Hello Scorpio, and welcome to August 2018. This is your oracle card reading for the month. I've already shuffled the cards. I have them out in front of me. I'm going to be referring to the spread as I do the video. So for you this month, I am seeing a story here where there's someone at work. This could be your partner. This could also just be a coworker, a male coworker you work with, and he has some type of secret. I feel like this is a secret related to his past, maybe even a woman in his past, and this is something you're going to be learning, and it's going to be changing your relationship in some way. This could even be you finding out that a partner was having an affair. This could be that you thought you were going to be up for a promotion and then it goes to another woman instead. It's a secret that you just don't know yet. You might be finding it out in the beginning of the month though, and it's going to be affecting the rest of your month. And secret might not be the right word. It's hidden knowledge, something you didn't know before coming to light, and it's related to the past. And it's about a man with a woman in his past. And once that information comes out, it's going to change things. Now, the first thing is you might be tempted to leave the situation entirely, whether it's work or home. So that could be as severe as moving out of your house or quitting your job. I am seeing an ending here, and I do think this is more work-related than home-related. So I think this is something that once you get this information, you're going to be leaving your job, or really tempted to leave your job. Now, before you do, make sure you're able to do so. I'm sorry for wagging my finger at you, but I feel like you're going to be so tempted to just quit and leave that you might not have either the resources to take care of yourself and the resources to be unemployed right now, or it's just going to be more expensive to not have a job than you realize. So before you do that, just make sure you have the ability to support yourself. But it really looks like either, and maybe you were the person, maybe you hate your job, and that's the secret that's being revealed. You could be the person who is harboring this hidden information. Maybe you just have always wanted to work someplace else, and you're finally getting in touch with that side of yourself, and you're like, I can't do this anymore, and you decide to leave. That's very possible. If that's the case, it's been the way you've been feeling for a really long time. And it's just now coming to light where you're like, oh, I didn't realize how much I hate this. And it could be that when this other person reveals this information that you're like, oh, yeah, I hate this job. I can leave now. Definitely a career connection here, more so than romantic. And it looks like it's a karmic career connection for you. So this could also be that you've kind of been lying to yourself about what your dream is, and maybe with all the retrograde energy we're having this summer and all the eclipses, that dream is finally coming to light, like a little bit of yourself that you've kind of been silencing and pushing down, and now it's coming out stronger and stronger, listen to me, this is my dream, and you have to really honor that. There's an ending here. I see it. This is an ending related to work. You're going to be changing how you work this month. Now, on the good side, the positive side, I do see success for you. There's the rainbow card here, and the rainbow is success, specifically success after difficulties. So for me, this feels like this whole situation where you're changing your job or leaving your job or even quitting, that might be a little intense. But once it's done, it's going to be for your highest good, your greater good. And I really feel like you're going to be getting more in touch, more in line with what it is you want and what you want to do for your career. I don't know if you're going to actually get that dream job right away. You might. But I think you might have to take some time You might be going back to school. I see the library card here. So if you're not going back to school, you're going to be brushing up on your skills. This could even be getting like a certification or adding a new skill to your repertoire to make you more appealing, to be hired, more appealing as an employee. And also getting in touch a little bit with luxury too. Maybe this is like a self-care or self-help type of field you want to be in, like either like cosmetics, like bubble bath, or makeup, or even just helping people, kind of like what I'm doing, like being magical therapy. Maybe that's what you wanted to do, and it's going to be successful for you. But it's a big change from what you're used to. So ultimately, towards the end of the month, this last spread of cards here is kind of telling you that you need to be more responsible. And it may be that once you make this decision to leave your job, that you might just be enjoying your free time. You might be enjoying not having to work. Maybe you hated your job so much that you're just kind of like, I'm going to go on vacation now and not look for a new job. And then towards the end of the month, you kind of get that like higher self whispering like, okay, now it's time to look for a job. And just be more responsible with your time. Now, I do see that you have everything you need to do this. You have the talent to do this. This is something that you've been thinking about for a while, and you are capable to do it. So if you were thinking like, I want to leave this job I'm currently in and do this new job, whatever the new job is for you, you can do it. You have the ability to do it. But just be responsible as you do it, and make sure you have the resources to take care of yourself when you're unemployed. Now, this doesn't mean quit your job. You could just be coming to this realization this month, and after you take a look at your finances, you're like, oh, I really can't afford to quit my job right now. That's okay. But you've made the decision, and you're like, this is what I want to do. I want to switch jobs. I want to switch careers, but I'm not ready to do it yet. Then this puts you in the place where you can be more responsible and start planning for the future and how you want to get that new job or be in that new place of business. And I keep saying the word job, but maybe it's not a job for you. It could just be how you spend your time, like what your career is, your ultimate career. Not your day-to-day job, but your career. Like, what is it that you aspire to be? And you're kind of getting more in touch with those aspirations now, because the middle card of your spread, which influences the whole month, is the goat, and that's your karmic destiny in the world, specifically to career, kind of like how the goat is the 10th house of the wheel. So it's you getting in touch with the task that you were born to do, that sort of karmic destiny. And you're going to be letting a lot of things from the past go. So I feel like it's almost like you're shedding your old skin and doing something new completely. And be patient. If you're not ready yet, if you take a look at your finances and you decide, this is what I want to do, but I can't do it today, great. Just wait. And if you don't want to leave your job yet either, like maybe you can afford it, but you're just not like ready, that's okay too. Wait until you have this next position lined up. But I feel like you're going to be making that decision this month, really early on in the month too. So thank you for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I hope you enjoy the rest of your summer, and I will see you in the future.